Sponsored by G2A.com, link in the description. Hey, what's up everybody? I'm SuperSonicJB and it's that time of year again, guys. Happy Halloween. Now, I've always loved Halloween ever since I was a little kid. Mainly because you get to dress up in some awesome costumes and you get tons of awesome candy. Around this time of year, I play a lot of horror games on my channel. You know, some really good ones and some questionable ones. But lately I've been thinking to myself, gee, what are the scariest places in video games? I really enjoy horror games, as you all know, so I was hoping to try out some new games this year. And I replayed a few more, and I found some really awesome locations that I thought were super creepy, and I could make an entire top 10 list about the scariest areas in video games. So, why don't we go ahead and get started, shall we? Let's go! At number 10, we have Lavender Town from Pokemon Red and Blue. Now this level is mostly famous for its scary and ear-piercing music. Heck, the music alone is responsible for a creepypasta story that revolved around the original Japanese version's music, caused people to commit suicide because of how loud and ear-piercing it was. But it's not just the music that's scary. The town itself has a graveyard full of all the dead Pokemon around. Then there's these creepy townsfolk who say some really creepy and weird things to you, including some of my favorites as, "Do you believe in ghosts? Give me blood. Why did my Growlithe die? Welcome to the Pokemon Center." Oh. That wasn't supposed to be in there. Whoops. I gotta say, they nailed the creepy atmosphere around here perfectly. Up next, we have Sevastopol Station from Alien Isolation. Now, the reason this place is so creepy is because of the alien, also known as the Xenomorph. This thing is constantly trying to track you down and eat you inside this place. The station is extremely dark and it's kind of tricky to move around in. Most of the time, though, you're going to try to look for a hiding spot somewhere around here so that you can stay alive. I'd say the creepiest section of the station is the nest. This is a place where there's a whole bunch of aliens, and surprise, surprise, they don't want to eat ya. Also, there's this guy who's on the wall with a hole in his chest, but whatever. Overall, this place gave me tons of nightmares, and it's definitely fitting for my number 9 spot on this list. Next up, we have River Twigs Bed from Super Paper Mario. Now, this place has always gave me the creeps, specifically because of the river. Word is there are ghosts down there that drag you down, never to surface again. What a bunch of nonsense. Let's just go on ahead and... Get me out of here! They're trying to get me! Stay away! Stay away! I should also mention that you are required to swim all the way down, and it just gets worse and worse the further you go down. But hey, at least you can kill the hands. That's a plus. Also, this music is very unsettling here. But overall, I really gotta say, this level was absolutely terrifying. Next up, we have the hallway from PT. Now, at first glance, this place might not seem so scary, but here's the thing, it never ends. The core mechanic of the game is that you travel down the same hallway non-stop and have to spot minor differences in the hallway to help you progress with the game. Not to mention, there's a ghost spy on you known as Lisa. Now, I've actually talked a little bit about her in my top 10 scariest video game enemies list, link in the description, and she is always trying to jump out and spook you. Or just hide upstairs looking down on you. That's pretty spoopy there, Lisa. Up next, we have Ikana Canyon from The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This is by far, without a doubt, the scariest area in any Zelda game, in my opinion at least. The game revolves around Link going to 4 different areas so that he can awaken a giant that helps stop the moon from crashing down. One of these areas is Ikana Canyon, which is the land of the dead. While traversing here, you're going to see all kinds of scary things. including graveyards with loads of skeletons everywhere, a well of mummies in them, a giant castle run by creepy skeleton guys, ghost people trying to attack you, and of course, a little house that is home to a father and daughter that are traumatized every day by the monsters. And now the father has turned into a Gibdo, leaving the little girl to fend for herself. Not to mention, the music is pretty terrifying to listen to. Next up, we have the Baker's House from Resident Evil 7. In this game, your character Ethan is trying to find his missing wife Mia. But right after you find her, the father of the family, Jack, kidnaps you and takes you to his family's house. There you meet the Bakers, a charming family of crazy cannibal psychopaths. Charming, aren't they? After you escape, you traverse around this mansion filled with creepy enemies, gross stuff growing everywhere, and parts of human organs sprayed everywhere. Not to mention, you need to fight each family member in order to stay alive. The whole atmosphere of this place is absolutely terrifying. Plus, you have limited ammo, so it's even scarier to know you could completely run out of your way to defend yourself here. Unless you just use your pocket knife, of course. Ha 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 ha! Take this, you stupid monster! Ugh! You want some, Jack, huh? You want some? You can't be the mighty knife! You just can't, dude! You just can't! Oh. I guess they can. At number 4, we have Rapture from BioShock. Rapture is a city that has no laws, no government, and pretty much anyone or anything will try and kill you here. The people themselves that live here are absolutely terrifying. You got dangerous drug psychopaths, creepy guys in diver suits, and mad scientists that only want to kill you because of how ugly you are.
Intruder! He's ugly! 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 Ugly!
Navigating around the city can be pretty terrifying, but hey, at least it has some sick beats, am I right? Up next, we have Brennenburg Castle from Amnesia, The Dark Descent. This is an extremely dark and terrifying place. It reminds me of one of those old-fashioned medieval castles, except way creepier. Let's also not forget the creepy enemies that are trying to find and kill you, the Gatherers. These guys are absolutely horrifying, and the worst part is you can't fight back against them. So the best option here is for you to run away, like a scaredy cat. Our runner-up is Mount Massive Asylum from Outlast. In Outlast, you play as a guy named Miles, an investigative reporter who's traveled to Mount Massive Asylum to learn the truth about what happened here. Unfortunately, Miles doesn't know that this place is home to hundreds of psychopath prisoners that all want to kill you. Your goal is to escape from this awful place by running, hiding, and exploring the entire place. Unfortunately, you're gonna get chased a lot by Chris Walker, other prisoners, and an infamous wall rider. This place really made me feel stressed out, especially at the parts where the power went out and where you lost your camera. Overall, this place was not somewhere I would ever stay, no matter what. Before we get into our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
My
Finally, at number 1, we have the town of Silent Hill, from the Silent Hill franchise. Be honest here, was there really any doubt about this one? This town is an old abandoned place covered in a thick layer of fog. Heck, the fog is so hard to see through, you almost never see any of the killer monsters come out until it's too late. The monsters themselves are some of the creepiest beings I've ever seen in a video game, and the creepy music doesn't help in the slightest. I don't really have much more to say about this town. It's just an absolutely horrifying place that I wish I forgot about. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go hide in my corner here. Thank you. Hey everyone, thank you all for watching this video, and happy Halloween to you all. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button, as it's extremely helpful to me and my channel. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Until next time, bye guys.